like what you do is male dominated.
Oh yeah, as soon as I say, oh, I'm a cybersecurity engineer, everybody's like, how do I get to do what you do? Especially women.
No, it's a good feeling. Like, I mean, I've been doing this for 25 years, and so I've always hoped, like, if I could impact, like, a small percentage of the women
Right,
that come
that's
to
all
me.
it is, because it's like a snowball effect, right?
I'm Jadeja. I'm 24 years old. I'm a cybersecurity engineer, and I'm from Houston, Texas.
Jadeja, you'll be working out of the red garage. What is the name of your build?
I'm calling my build the Cyber Slicker. It's gonna be very much tech savvy, super like cybersecurity thing going on, okay?
I think we've got to see if we've got a body kit for this car.
You guys are gonna be more the experts in the body kit, but like any brackets, any of that metal fabrication, I got you covered on that. I love the design. She's got some great ideas, but I'm a little worried. We have so much body work on this vehicle.
Ready to get your hands dirty?
Oh yeah.
Ready?
But I hope that once we get all these lights, we get all these little details put onto this Cyber Slicker, that it just pops.
Nothing's like gonna pop out and hit me, right? There we go.
Are you off?
It's so light, isn't it?
The best way to personalize your own car is to add a body kit.
Daisy, that fits nice.
That'll fit nice, yeah.
It widens the front and rear of the vehicle as much as you want. It adds a lot of style, a lot of pizzazz, but body kits are very hard to install.
Wow, look at that. I'm seeing progress.
Can you see the vision?
Yeah, it's starting to look like a different car.
Oh, I don't know about.
I've got a massive amount of gap.
Yeah, I do too.
It doesn't even fit up to the wheel.
No, it doesn't. And it's like a funny angle.
I don't think this is going to work.
Oh boy.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, this looks terrible.
We're just going to have to fabricate something from scratch.
One thing you run into with custom body kits is they don't always fit, and that's the case here. So they're gonna have to modify this to work on this vehicle. They might have to cut some things.
This is how we do it.
They might have to add some filler, but ultimately they're going to have to smooth over the gaps so that the body kit fits with the original body, so it looks good.
There isn't a better way to do this.
Yeah, there is, but it'd take time, you know.
What happens when you've got that much fiberglass on a car?
What they're doing is a dangerous game. Molding everything together doesn't leave a lot of room for error.
The body kit is so big, it also means the real key element is fitting the wheels. Now,
Right.
what's crazy to me is I would have started with the wheels and built everything around that.
I'm concerned that the wheels that we're putting on, they won't flush out with this body kit. So I'm taking some measurements now in case we have to make some type of custom wheel adapters or spacers. It's a lot of work and a lot of math. I'm not good with math.
Hope it's going well. You got 6 days left.
I feel exhausted already.
I think we just need a little bit more in here. I think I am the best for this job because of the amount of creativity I have. Being a woman in generally a male trade, it's been so exciting for me to be able to show people what I can do, show people my abilities, and just really teach women that they can do anything that they want to do. Like what you do is male dominated.
Oh yeah, as soon as I say, oh, I'm a cybersecurity engineer, everybody's like, how do I get to do what you do? Especially women.
No, it's a good feeling. Like, I mean, I've been doing this for 25 years, and so I've always hoped, like, if I could impact, like, a small percentage of the women
Right,
that come
that's
to
all
me.
it is, because it's like a snowball effect, right?
I think Jadeja and I have definitely formed a connection. It's sad to hear the things that she's gone through, but it's amazing to see how she wants to incorporate this new life of hers into her car. We had a little bit of a hiccup there, but we kind of got a little bit of time back.
Okay, Mama Ray, I see you, girl.
All right.
Wow, look at this. Have you guys fitted the new wheels to see how everything looks?
No, so that's what we're gonna end up doing next. I'm sure a problem will arise during that too.
It's possible.
Hey, blue team, how's your wheelie going? Hey!
What's happening over in the red garage?
They spent so much time making the body kit fit, they haven't done much else. They still need to get the new wheels on to give their Camaro that perfect low and wide Hot Wheels stance.
Let's talk about stance real quick. In this situation, I'm really hoping their wheel and tire setup meets their fender pretty perfectly. Otherwise, it might look silly if the wheels stick out too far or if the wheels are sunken in.
We're gonna do a quick test fit, making sure that this tire is flush with this body kit. We tried over and over and over again to try to make this body kit fit. And now there's a big chance that the wheels won't fit correctly. And it's scary because if we mess this up, that's it, competition's over.
That looks a little bit out. I thought we might get away with it, but I've messed it up.
The body kit didn't extend out as far as we thought it would whenever we finally put the tires on. So right now, Paul is filling the gap that we had around the tires.
What I'll do, I'll grind all this back and smooth this out. They're still gonna stick out a bit. And I'm worried about the fitment. I'm seeing a lot of aero. Let's get a big wing on that boot, creating some real downforce.
Put a huge wing, more skirts, more aero, more everything. Yeah, we can take your design and amplify it.
Right, everything big in Texas.
Wow. So how are you guys incorporating some of the elements from Bad to the Blade?
We got a wing over there.
Oh, you're gonna wing.
I'm gonna wing it.
This is just like the warm-up wing.
I love it.
Everyone's excited about adding a wing to the car.
I'm getting like Mad Max meets Tron.
That's exactly what's happening. Do you want to see my toy?
What is this?
I really wanted to incorporate that cyber technical feel into this car.
So I decided to code my aunt's affirmations onto the interior. I created a code that says, keep your head up.
Whoa.
So it serves as like a little reminder every time you look down.
That is dope.
So I'm gonna have this laser cutter etch that into this template, and then we're gonna put it inside the car and illuminate it. I've completely programmed this laser cutter to put in my code. Now the magic happens.
Yeah.
So boom, you have it like this.
That's it. Keep your head up. Oh, we saw.
Yeah, you like it? It's cool, right?
Jadeja, you ready to see your ultimate Hot Wheels?
Oh my gosh!
Oh, here we go.
I'm a little scared because I know what it should look like. Wow, I am blown away. My car is 100% Hot Wheels. It is fresh. It is the future.
Jadeja, tell us the story behind this incredible build.
We took this 2009 Chevy Camaro from the thing of the past to the ultimate security car, the Cyber Slicker. We put on a brand new ultra futuristic body kit, and inspired by Bad to the Blade, we added the rear spoiler to really give that car the ultimate look.
What would your Aunt Lois think of this car?
I honestly think she'd be really impressed because it represents who I am and the memories of my aunt.
Rachel, I'm not seeing much of a light show. When does that start?
You wanna see a light show?
Yeah, I want to push the
Well, you gotta get in there.
Whoa.
There we go.
Yes, 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 this is exactly what I wanted. Lights, lights, lights. Go Red Team.
First of all, I love the lights. This right here is the future. It looks like it's going 300 miles an hour standing still. The only thing that was a con on it would be the tires. They jut out a little far for me.
Dalal, what do you think?
This car is a head turner. It is really hitting a lot of those Hot Wheels design elements that we talked about. Crazy wings, amazing lighting elements, and I love the way that you took all of the elements of your story and really incorporated it into every part of this build.
It's a wild machine. Definitely fits the Hot Wheels mantra. I think you guys executed the twist with Bad to the Blade very well. That gave you the inspiration to do the front splitter, the side splitters, and the huge wing. Without those things, I don't think this car would be what it is.
What a huge amount of work to come together as a team and do all of this in a week. I think my favorite thing about this car is seeing your story come through in the choices you made and just thinking about that time with your Aunt Lois in this car. That's really special.
I'm Sheila, I'm 67 years old, and I'm from Cedar Hill, Texas. I'm the social media granny of the car community. I've never had passion before until I went to a drift event with my son. I saw some 350Zs drifting. 4 days later, I bought one.
Sheila, you'll be working out of the red garage. What's the name of your build?
Monster Bug.
Okay.
We're gonna go monster big. I want a huge motor. Instead of putting it in the back, let's put it in the front and make it massive.
I like it.
Yes, you're talking our language right here.
Like he's ready to chew up the road.
We have to build a frame underneath it to hold that big, massive engine. That's the way to do it. And that is my specialty.
Escutrice, amore.
It's hot work, this.
We're like surgeon right now. Dissect the car.
It's Texas versus Texas, and these builds are going to be big. Over in the red garage, we've got Sheila, who is transforming her 70 VW Beetle into the Monster Bug. She's trying to incorporate the Texas horned lizard and turn this into something we have never seen before.
We are dissecting a beetle to make a lizard.
Oh my God, dude.
We got a lot of work to do. We are not just customizing an existing car, we are building a car from scratch.
If they want to move that engine from the back to the front, they're going to have to build a whole new chassis.
I completely forgot how small this motor is.
You want a big engine?
No, we're gonna have a monster.
It's a little tiddler.
Monster motor.
It needs room for that V8 engine. So we gotta chop off the front. Okay.
All right. Oh my God. Bye. If we look at the head,
I really like the two
big
big
horns,
horns,
yeah.
but I don't want it to look like a longhorn, you know what I'm saying?
oh yes. I am from Miami, Florida. I'm a full-time artist, painting murals, sculptures. I hope to create a car that was never seen before, and it's pretty freaking cool. I love lizards. I'm just enamored with your design.
The reason I decided on a monster bug is I had a really rough childhood. My goal as a child was to be independent and strong enough to be able to leave.
This car means a lot for Sheila, the way to independence, you know, to her strength, to stepping into her power. And like, I resonate with that.
The monster is like me breaking free,
Oh, yeah.
you know?
What you're talking about right now, I feel it very strong, so, wow. The first step is taking the sketch that I did, and I'm getting ready to cut the foam. I know right now might not look like what it's gonna look like later. It's fun, but it's also really risky because the moment you cut the wrong way, how are you gonna go back? Yeah, okay, so we have to cut all of this. And it kind of goes like this too. It's a big responsibility because if the head doesn't look right, the car is not gonna look right.
Okay.
Little by little, baby. It's gonna get there. This is gonna take a while.
What's up, Red Garage?
I am working on a chassis to make sure we got room for the motor, everything like that.
So you're gonna make a new frame for the car that the body's gonna sit on.
Yes.
It's real ambitious. I mean, it's gotta be measured perfectly, and you have less than a week.
But yeah, starting from scratch, but you know, this is what we do. We can pull it off.
The red team is making an entirely new chassis from scratch.
That's a big task. You can't just put a big V8 in something without strengthening everything around it. They're gonna have to build a whole new chassis, and I really hope they're doing their measuring, because if they cut it wrong, they're not gonna be able to cut again, and they're gonna have to do more work to fix that.
You know, I really hope they pull this off because Hot Wheels has a long history of cars with animal features, but we've never had a Texas horned lizard, so I'm really excited to see this one.
Go look over there.
That one's closer.
This one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll get this chassis under the car and see how it fits.
This is the moment of truth, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. Hold on. That's definitely metal to metal contact there.
Somewhere the math got off. If this body does not fit on this chassis, this build is gonna be a total disaster.
This is the important bit. We're marrying the body to the chassis.
This is literally a make or break moment for the Red Garage. Can you imagine doing all that work and then it doesn't fit?
We've got to cut that out.
I'm going to chop this bit out of the way, meaning that the body can move down onto our new chassis.
Ready to come down,
All right,
Steve?
ready?
All right, let's do it.
Wow, just like a glove.
Success! Yeah, baby!
What do you think about Sheila's monster bug? Changing the entire look adds a big risk.
They pulled the body off of it,
A whole new chassis for it.
exposed engine, insane lizard sculpture that they want to put on the front of it.
It could end up looking like a monster, but if they don't execute it, it could end up looking like a salamander instead of a Texas horned lizard.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm so excited right now.
My biggest concern for the monster bug is it's either going to be really, really cool or it might look really silly. So they have to find that right balance.
Come here a minute. I have an idea.
All right, cool.
Let's distress the car.
I like it.
Ready?
Sheila comes out with an armload of hammers.
Hit the car.
Really?
We're gonna do what?
The Texas horned lizard is my inspiration for my design. I want to be scaly looking and rugged. They were so happy to do it.
Monster car!
Let's help them out. My turn.
Oh, they're beating up our car.
Okay.
My turn! What are we gonna do,
Oh, I
guys?
don't know. Hey, here's the thing. It's an element.
Could we make spikes pop up? Like the big spike goes on like this. These hold it in place, and then we just run a shaft through it.
And you'll have a
And-
lever inside the car,
Yeah.
and they come up.
I love your idea. So the plan is to move these spikes at the front of the car. Ready!
As you probably know, when the Texas horned lizard get intimidated, they actually squirt blood out of their eyes.
Oh, yeah.
So I thought since we're gonna use the headlights for the eyes on this car,
Uh-huh.
I would make you some red flashing lights.
I'm starting to see the vision of my design, so I'm getting really excited.
You know what? My granddad also taught me to drive in a Volkswagen Beetle.
What?
Himself, exactly.
My grandfather didn't work on cars, but he taught me how to change a tire. He taught me how to check the oil.
I'm glad that we're gonna make something cool that, you know, he would think was cool too. And
Okay, I don't want to cry.
All right, I understand, I understand.
Horns are going to go pow like that. To make the horns move, we need rods, pivots, levers, the whole works. It's just a case of thinking it through.
Red Garage making moves, I see.
We are.
The life-size Hot Wheels twin mill has a moving canopy. Can you tell me more about the moving element of this build?
These horns will be inserted onto these rods here.
Sheila, you wanna do the honor of moving the parts?
I don't know if it's going to work.
Here we go.
Like a dinosaur.
It looks like you made the mechanism by hand.
Do you guys think this is gonna work?
There's a certain element of worry, I would say.
Yeah.
Time is your biggest issue, and it looks like you're running out of it. So you should probably get back to work.
Yeah, get out of here.
Sheila, you're up first. It's the monster bug. It is a monster.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? You guys rock! Oh, yeah. Oh, you were amazing. I couldn't believe my eyes. It was mind-blowing. Oh my gosh! Oh. There's so many little details that I'm noticing. It's got my license plates on it! My grandfather's license plates. My grandfather is a piece of that car.
Where did you start and where did we end up here?
This is a 1970 Volkswagen Bug. And this beautiful car that we created is the Monster Bug. And we extended the chassis to accommodate the monster engine.
And it sounds as mean as it looks.
It represents independence. It represents moving forward. These spikes on the side of its head, they move, they come forward.
What a great way to incorporate that twist from the twin mill.
Here goes nothing.
Look at that. Your lizard comes to life.
It's alive.
Wow.
Sheila is so happy. This car means so much to her.
Hurt, why don't you start?
I feel like you guys did a fantastic job making the monster bug a monster. The way Claudia built this head, adding spikes all over the top of this thing, that was wild. But when you look at this thing from the front, I feel like there's no shape. So I kind of wish you guys added bigger spikes in the back to give the rear some shape. But all in all, you guys did a wonderful job.
Dalal, what do you think of the monster bug?
There's a lot to love about this build, from the anthropomorphic head of the lizard itself. I mean, look at those eyes. It's such an iconic Hot Wheels feature that's hypnotized me.
My favorite thing about the car, to put a water-cooled Monster V8 on a custom chassis that you knocked out in a few days, that's ridiculous and so original. But this bug is not perfect. Hurt made the point about the shape. I do know that it's a lizard, but there is a lot of landscape on the side of that car where I think I might have maybe make some bigger spikes, something to give it a little more shape. And to be honest, I feel like we're missing a monster tail.
I'm a bundle of nerves right now. I'm hoping that it's going to be enough.
Hurt, Dalal, it's time. The super fan who inspired our favorite build this week is...
To win would be an absolute dream come true.
It would fill a void that has been there for 20 plus years.
Sheila! Congratulations, you did it!
Sheila! Sheila!
My body went into shock. I can't believe it.
The reason that Sheila's Monster Bug won was because it just had so much personality. I mean, this thing really put a smile on all of our faces.
I'm Arushi. I'm from Houston, Texas. I grew up in India. I was born and raised in Rajasthan, and I'm very proud of my Indianness.
Arushi, you're gonna be with the Blue Garage.
Woo! Woo!
What's the name of your build?
The Jaipur Jewel.
Oh, all right.
I love that.
Jaipur is also known as the Pink City in India. I grew up there, and so I want to bring inspiration from my roots. We are going to go long. This is really small, and I'm from Texas, and everything is big in Texas.
It should be really cool once we stretch it.
Chop the baby off, extend.
Yes.
We've got a van in our parts. So what we could do is we could cut the rear section off and literally put it onto the back of your little bus. We could keep the other axle, so we'd have 6 wheels.
That's a great idea.
Let's get a van.
Let's get the van.
So my goal here is to extend the van. I definitely want it to look sporty. I know my son Veer would love it.
Yeah, what? Check that.
Arushi's 6 wheels is not new for Hot Wheels with models like the 6-shooter, but I love her Indian Hot Wheels fusion.
It should come out easy.
Should.
My word today is should.
The Maruti Suzuki van, for a lot of people, is not the coolest car in the world. But I'm gonna tell you all a secret. I have one of those at home. I love them. Now, mine's a little bit different. Of course, mine's like painted crazy. It's got cool wheels on it. I love all vans. They're people movers. It's a party on wheels.
So you're a big van guy.
Big little van guy.
Hello.
Hello.
Got a visit.
So am I understanding this correctly that you guys are going to take parts of this one and attach it to your original Maruti?
Yes.
So the plan is to use this whole rear section on the back of that van to make sort of like a 6-wheeled Super Maruti.
Oh, nice.
Wow. But this is a Suzuki Carry, this is a Maruti. Are they exactly the same, or?
The whole shape's different, so.
Everything's different.
That's
So we're right on track.
And we're gonna have to, modify the sides, the top, the bottom.
So they cut the back of the van off, and they're chopping the back off of another van and welding it to the back of her van, but it's 4 inches wider, 4 inches taller. It's a bit concerning, but I also appreciate the commitment. Arushi wants to win.
Get back to work, you guys.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Keep it going.
Thank you.
Back it back up, Sam. Gotta go that way.
Let's talk about the blue garage. They chopped off the rear of the car, but that parts van is actually taller and wider than the original.
It looks a lot wider than
Slightly.
what I'd have thought it was.
Just a little.
Any way you cut it, Arushi's team is up against it. And to make the different lines of these different vans work, I'm nervous for them.
Is that on there?
A little bit more.
Get in there. We spent all this time cutting the van in half, and the thing falls off. We need to get some weld on this ASAP.
Honestly, if that hit the floor, it would have been game over for this build. Are we lined up on that side or no?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
We got the rear section welded on Arushi's van. But now we have a gap the size of the Grand Canyon in between the two. So now we need to graft box flares on this car and hide the gap that we created by adding the piece.
Box flares work best on a car that's a little more boxy to start with. They're really trying to change the shape. It's also gonna hide the difference in the body lines of the newer van on the back. That's huge.
Welcome to my boutique. I want to show you one of the panels I'm working on, and then I have a lot of panels to complete. Time is of the essence. I want to pull from the textiles of India and make it a really, really cozy space.
Her interior is very loud and vibrant, but what I want to see is her taking the passion she has for that interior and bringing those colors to the outside of this build.
I'm gonna show you right now something. I'm just taking like all kinds of colors right now.
I love the thought of mandala. That's very core to our culture.
The mandala is very Indian, which I have all over my house. I'm gonna make it spin. Ready? That's gonna be so cool.
I love it. I definitely want our roots reflected through this beautiful mandala.
Yes. I wanted to put the mandalas in the middle of the van, turn it into a Hot Wheel.
I really want the spinning mandala to pop out because it gives something extra to the car. It also brings out a very important piece of the culture. This van has been a very important part of my life when my dad was driving it because, you know, he was such a ball of energy and joyous. And I just want to like capture that energy with...
You say he was?
Yes, he was.
He passed?
Yes, when I was...
I'm so sorry.
And that's all right. When I was 14.
How old were you? Oh, you were 14. My dad passed when I was 10, so I understand.
Yeah, it's just, oh.
Are you okay? Do you want to talk about it? I mean, I like to listen about it. Aww.
Yeah, it's just hard, you know.
What's your dad's name?
His name was Anshu.
So we should think about his name while we do this.
Yeah, yeah.
Anshu, this is for you. I'm gonna give me a hug.
So obviously at the moment we've got a really long bus. That's kind of like a long bus that's had the roof chopped off.
If we cut the roof off, it would mimic this car. So we're getting 2 out of 1.
What do you think?
Getting the roof off is not going with the process that I came in with. But to win this competition, I need to soak in what the judges just shared. Go for it. 1, 2, 3.
Chucky!
Let's go.
Hey, Blue Garage, what's up? Your van got so big.
Can you believe it?
It looks like you're making so much progress. Why not have a little twist? Shake it up a bit.
That one has no roof.
Right.
So if we cut the roof.
So, you know, when you cut the roof, are y'all worried at all about what that means for the interior?
Over here, got some amazing fabrics and like really jazz it up with some colors.
I love that. And so you are responsible wholly for the interior then?
Yes.
Okay, very cool.
There's a lot of pressure on you.
If there's no top of the van, the interiors are going to be even more exposed, and I was doing that project. And now it is going to be kind of centerpiece. I am very worried.
The Blue Garage.
It's inherently not the coolest car on the road, but what she's doing to emulate the silhouette of the Diora 2 is taking it to a whole new level.
Right, that's sexy.
This is meant to be Hot Wheels on the outside and a tribute to her Indian culture on the inside. And I really hope they can pull it off.
Oh my God.
There's no going back after that.
Wow.
You like it?
Not yet. We have more work to do.
We do.
I just want to win. So I need to get my Arushi 3.0 rolling right now. There is no time, girl. No time to think. Act. We need a cool, kick-ass engineer because I can imagine like my 6-year-old looking at this car and then seeing the engine like
and go crazy. Yeah.
You seem what they're up to.
Arushi, did somebody steal the rest of your car?
chill, skater boy, just chill.
It's starting to look a bit like maybe a jet ski.
Will it float?
Ooh.
Oh.
You ever seen a jet ski with a V8?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Okay. Now you're back in town.
You back in the game?
You got nothing on us, skater boy. Bye.
We have the amazing Ford racing engine that, you know, we're going to place in the back. So I think we have something going on here now.
The motor, this to me is the jewel that makes this the Hot Wheels car. It is just so crazy sporty. We do need to reinforce it. A lot of motor, a lot of weight. I need it to work. Fingers crossed this is gonna stay together.
Wheels. Now it's time to see if all the hard work is paid off.
Oh my God.
Arushi, you're up first. Let's check out your brand new ultimate Hot Wheels, the Jaipur Jewel.
Bring it on.
That's that V8, huh?
It's so small, but it's so loud.
Loud noises. Oh, here they are.
Oh my God, my beautiful, my gorgeous Jaipur jewel, all the smoke and jazz around it. It's an unbelievable moment. Have you seen anything like this ever? Isn't this amazing? This is an homage to my dad. We started off with the vision of, you know, just having a van and making it look sporty and cool, but then we wanted to bring in some culture to it. And so we added an axle and 2 more wheels. Claudia did her magic and incorporated the Indian culture through the mandalas, and the boys did so much hard work and added more body to give it the sporty feel that I really, really wanted.
Right now, what do you think your dad would think?
Oh, he'll be so proud. I hope my family is very proud of me, and I'm proud of you guys. Thank you.
Thank you. You know, I really love this. The colors are just so vibrant. But most importantly for me, cars connect people. And when you share what this car means to you, that it's a homage to your father, it's no longer just metal and plastic and fabric. It's a beautiful memory, and I'm very moved by it. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You know, as a dad looking at this and just, I feel like I know who your dad was. What a beautiful thing.
It's a lot to take in that moment. And so it comes out with tears, and I swear I don't cry that much.
I am in love with this thing. It's so much fun. I want to sit inside and like drink chai and just have a good time. I love ornamentation, okay? More is more. Like this massive engine, all these sharp lines. But I do need to talk about this paint job. It shows off speed. It's so edgy, it's so cool. I do think it's really distracting me. I wish almost that we got more subtlety on the exterior so I could really focus on that cool interior and that massive engine.
In terms of execution, I think you guys did a fantastic job at taking a Maruti van, adding another part of it from another van that was bigger and taller, and making it flow. You added box flares in the front and rear and made them flow. You added accents to the box flares. All hand built. It's absolutely ridiculous. You guys did a fantastic job.
Thank you.
If I'm honest, I was a little upset once the twist happened and I saw y'all cutting the back of the van off. But to be fair, I did not know the plan was to stick a V8 back there. I feel much better about it now. There have been a couple of small K-Truck Hot Wheels before, but there has never been a Maruti van Hot Wheels, and certainly not a wide-bodied, 6-wheel, V8-powered Maruti van with a gigantic mandala in the back. This is 100% original.
Yes.
The superfan who inspired our favorite ride this week is Arushi!
Arushi's build won because it was just so Hot Wheels. Loud, vibrant colors, huge V8 engine, crazy exhaust. It was just everything we were looking for.
You did it, girl. You did it. This is why we're here. We're here to make our super fun dream come true.
I am so happy. I just feel amazing.
I'm Caroline Johnson. I'm 36 years old, live in Washington, D.C., and I'm a former F-18 weapons systems officer. I flew in the backseat of F-18s. In layman's terms, to quote the movie we all know and love, Top Gun, I was Goose.
Caroline, what is the name of your build?
Oh, Need for Speed.
There we go.
This is going to be the Need for Speed based off of an F-18 Super Hornet that I flew. 2 seats. We're getting some wings on here, canopy. Got afterburners with real jetpacks in there. My dream is to make wings that actually fold, bringing in a tail that's fast.
I think we need to make some room, strip the interior out, cut the roof off, bring it down to the doors,
Yeah.
and then start incorporating our design for the cockpit.
I'm digging this afterburner up here, so that's gonna be interesting to work on and see how to incorporate that into the build. You name it, I've done it. But a jet engine in a Nissan Sentra, that's new territory. We're up in the bar here, baby.
Here we are, Caroline, look what we found. Look at this.
No way. We ended up getting a canopy right out of a jet. It is huge. I've never seen anything like it.
That is so cool.
It's
a bit
heavy.
heavy.
Really heavy.
Yeah. Looking at it now, I'm not exactly sure how we're gonna fit this onto the top of the car. The first thing we have to do is chop the whole top of this car.
Drop it there, and then we'll tidy it up later.
Getting in there and ripping stuff out and having Rachel and Tony just go to town.
No more roof.
I was amazed and I was like, this is possible.
Coming up. It was nice knowing you, Mr. and Mrs. Ingion.
There we go.
So Caroline, I just gotta know, how did you get into this field?
It was a long shot. I actually ended up going to the Naval Academy and I became a weapons systems officer.
So you were in charge of really finding these targets.
Yeah. What about you, Tony? Like, what's your story?
You know, where I'm from, working like 25, you're lucky to see that age.
Oh, yeah.
So they call us like OGs. So the old guys when
Yeah.
you're like 25. So if you live past that, it's like, oh, wow, you made it. I'm from Oakland, California. There's some tough parts of the city. So going to school and building cars like really helped to change that narrative of being a statistic of someone who would have a short lifespan. You come through challenges and have to go over adversities. It seems like we share that similar story.
Tony and I grew up very different, but we've had so many similar experiences, being forever driven and disciplined. Cars did that for him, the military did it for me. If you put your mind to it, anything's possible.
Anything's possible.
With this canopy, it is just so big, and it's gonna be so much work to build a frame, put it on a slide. So what I'm thinking is that we cut it right down the middle, and then on the front here, we'll build it on a hinge, so this whole front piece will lift up.
Let's do it. Let's cut some metal.
There we have it.
Hey! Now that we have this canopy cut in half, it looks like the size is gonna be so much more usable for us, but I'm still not quite sure how we're gonna execute it. It loses that jet look when you shorten it down.
What if we just make this flush? Now, I'm just gonna raise this to try to make it even. Now step back, tell me what that looks like.
I've looked at it 37 different ways, and this jet canopy is a key piece of our build. It's really stressing me out because I need to make sure that this is a perfect design.
So right now in the red garage, the real question is, can they turn the Nissan Sentra into a fighter jet and still make it feel like the ultimate life-size Hot Wheels?
What if we hinge it this way?
Sideways?
Yeah.
That's how the trainer jets open up.
Let's just do it.
But it definitely does not look like a Sentra, and I used to drive a 1989 Nissan Sentra.
Usually when you take a cockpit and some wings from a jet and smash them onto a Sentra, it'll make a Sentra not look like a Sentra.
Very good point, Hurt.
But really now they've got to take it to the finish line.
Caroline spoke a lot about how F-18s work, how the wings would fold up. I thought, that's what we're gonna do.
This angle here is the same as the angle on the wings.
Putting heavy jet wings onto the sheet metal of the side of a car doesn't seem like those two things should go together. We have to brace the car so it doesn't rip the whole sides off the car.
Ooh, red garage. Wow.
I mean, we have these incredible wings that are from a real tornado, actually, that flew in combat.
This is getting straight jet engine turbine power. Blue flames, afterburners. Bring some marshmallows, because it's going down.
I just want to be extra, extra clear. Fireballs.
Fireballs.
Caroline's team has really bitten off a lot here. And to see Tony get thrown into the deep end with, by the way, turn this Sentra into a jet car, that's when you really see what people are made of. Yeah, we're gonna jet.
This is the jet then, Tony?
This is the jet engine turbines with afterburners.
That thing is huge.
Does this look familiar to you?
I mean, that thing's sexy.
Yeah. A jet engine to install in a car presents so many challenges. Easy.
Does it?
We have to make sure the balance of the weight is even because that jet engine weighs a ton. Also, we're dealing with high amounts of fuel, flames, there can be an explosion.
Is there a manual for this sort of thing?
In our heads.
Oh, okay.
I'm starting to feel tense and I'm hoping that this works.
2 days left, everybody.
So you hold it and then I'll trace out the shape.
Being able to make that canopy so it's automatic is going to be a game changer.
Caroline's team used an actuator to open the cockpit, and that actuator uses electricity to basically push a rod up to lift the canopy open.
The only way we can make it higher is if we move that to the right, but then this wouldn't be in the middle. It's incredibly heavy, and fortunately it's not working so well.
Do you think Rut could get in here?
I think Rut's gonna have to try.
Get him doing some yoga to get into there.
Well, hello, ladies.
Oh!
And gents.
Okay, can you tell me more about what this paint is going to look like?
So we are going with the battleship gray to really honor the F-18.
Have you guys thought about doing a Hot Wheels gray? Something shiny, something metallic, something that's really loud and bold, you know?
That is great feedback. I'll take that in my hip pocket and take it with me.
When people don't necessarily want to take your idea, they say that is really great feedback. And that was awesome to watch. Caroline, you are up first.
I have the same feeling right now as I did every morning when I would head into combat. And it's a mix of a little bit nerves, but I know we're ready.
Let's check out your brand new Ultimate Hot Wheels.
Oh my God!
Yeah! That's right, there they are!
Oh my God! I am so amped about this car.
Rachel hooked you up.
No!
No, there's something else.
What else?
Let the wing down.
What?
Yeah!
Getting the actuator to raise the canopy, that is a really hard feat of engineering.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, let's do it. Hey, Joel.
Yes.
Would you be my Maverick? Take me for a flight?
Absolutely.
I always need a good wingman. Swing your legs in. Yeah.
There we
Look
go.
at this thing.
All systems go.
0 to 120. We're on our way.
This is amazing.
Joel, how are you feeling?
Very much at home. It's one of my favorite Nissans I've ever been in.
You can be my wingman any day, Joel.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Joel can take me anywhere as his Maverick, and I will follow right behind him as Goose. Guys, better than I could have ever imagined. Yes!
Caroline, tell us about this car.
I remember riding around in this 1990s Nissan Sentra with my grampy, and we've taken it and transformed it into this Need for Speed, inspired by the F-18 that I flew in the Navy. And so first, put a real tornado fighter jet canopy and the wings on the car. And then we also added a removable trunk panel so that we could really see that afterburner, that jet engine that we put in the plane.
Wait, does the jet work?
It works.
As they say on Hot Wheels Ultimate Challenge, prove it, Tony.
It has literally come down to this moment. I'm nervous and I'm hoping that this works, not only for the judges, but for Caroline.
3,
Do it.
2, 1, go! Awesome! Whoa! Come on, big money!
So nervous.
Hearing it spool up and then seeing the afterburner light off and to hear that roar, it echoed in the garage. It was magical.
Congratulations! That was amazing!
This is a car and a jet. This is amazing. The canopy brings the whole thing together. The detail is off the charts, down from the names, down to the little warnings. This could be in a movie. You guys are geniuses.
This screams original. It is a little Nissan Sentra and a whole lot of jet, and I've definitely never seen anything like that before. The question is it hot?
This vehicle is insane. And I love the way that you guys incorporated the twist with the electrification and allowing the canopy to open and close. Very Hot Wheels. But I think what I wanted was just that next step. So the car paint would have great to have been Spectraflame.
First of all, I want to say congratulations. A week to do this is just out of this world. But at the same time, I think you got really wrapped up in the jet part and didn't so much focus on the car part.
You know what? I gotta disagree with you. I actually really liked the Nissan incorporation of the car. To see the edges of the bumper, the front grille, we can see the shape. I mean, Caroline did want to make a jet out of her Sentra. I think she nailed that. That's the joy of Hot Wheels magic right there. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Look at this thing.
Caroline, Angela, with the help of your carpools, you transformed these classic cars into legendary, ultimate Hot Wheels. The superfan who inspired our favorite ride this week is...
pushed her team over the edge was they have a build that looks cohesive. You see it and you know exactly what's going on. It's a fighter jet car. It looks fast, it looks bold, and it tells a story.
Oh my goodness. Grampy would be so proud.
I'm Angela, I'm 26 years old, and I'm from Gilbertown, Alabama. And something you might not know about this girl is that I also happen to be a professional wrestler. My love for the fastness and speed of Hot Wheels, I brought it right to the ring with me. I'm building the fight car.
Okay, all right.
The biggest, the boldest, badass wrestling on wheels that this world has ever seen.
Yes.
Boom, Vendetta. We're gonna cut this bad boy in half. We're gonna put a wrestling ring in the middle of it.
We're gonna slice this thing in half and extend it.
This has to be strong enough to be able to wrestle in it.
Big skull in the middle that represents
I like skulls.
me.
I'll work with Angela to design the championship belt. We could do that as a front grille.
Step one, we gotta start tearing this thing down.
This is the kind of thing I do, so I love it. But turning Viola into Vendetta, it's ambitious to say the least.
So we've got Angela, professional wrestler, and the blue team over there working on the fight car. She's turning that Hyundai Elantra into an actual wrestling ring on wheels. That's bananas.
Is that enough to just put something in the center of these two halves of one car? What's happening in the front and back? I'm not sure that just elongating it is hot enough.
So where we're gonna be making this cut, it's an interesting spot because both doors join together at this pillar. If we cut too far forward or back, we run the risk of not being able to reattach the door. Hey, Angela.
What's up?
These are the lines where your pretty little baby's gonna get sliced. Just want you to be mentally prepared for what you're about to witness.
For a split moment, I almost said no. I almost said, let's figure something else out. But I was like, go big or go home. How can you win Hot Wheels if you don't have a Hot Wheels design?
So they've got to figure out how do they brace this whole thing that both keeps it together. It won't just sag in the middle. But really, how do you bring a wrestling ring to life and make it dynamic?
Stretching the car and then building the wrestling ring, making it look clean, all the edges, so that it looks like it's one piece. This is probably going to be one of the hardest builds that we see on Hot Wheels Ultimate Challenge.
Wow, Blue Garage, look at this. Look at all these room for activities. Structure-wise, there's gonna have to be a lot more than just these two rails connecting the front half of the car to the back half. What's the plan for the rest of the fabrication?
We're going to build off of these rails and triangulate the whole thing and just make sure it's strong enough.
So design-wise, what are you guys thinking for the front and the rear of this vehicle outside of the ring?
We're gonna open up the hood, plasma cut a hole, have a skull. Skull is one of Angela's things.
What is a wrestler without a championship belt? We're going to have a championship belt mounted right here in the grill.
Wrestling ring, cool. Sounds like your design is going to be cool. Your execution better be on point.
Y'all, off to a great start. Good luck, guys. You're gonna need it.
We got a lot of work on here.
They have made a ton of progress over in the Blue Garage.
This Elantra was chopped in half, completely stretched, almost like an Elantra limo, if you will. And then they built this entire wrestling ring in the middle of it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, get it? I am making what's gonna be the corners of all the ropes for the outside of the wrestling ring. So I'm on number 3. I still have another 9 to go.
The real question we keep asking them, is it Hot Wheels?
Look at it. Yes, that is Hot Wheels. Come on. This thing is amazing.
So I brought my first pair of gear around. It's a little faded because I've had it since 2018.
Ooh, I like the skull because his mouth is open. How could you not like skulls? That's my thing. I'm renowned for making totally unexpected, strange, and wonderful things. This is my bag, and I'm totally up for it.
Oh, there's not a lot of spring in that. When you get body slammed on that.
We've bent a lot of steel, and the frame of the car is starting to come together. But now we have got to make sure that the floor of the wrestling ring holds together, and it also has some flex in it, but not too much flex, or it's just gonna break in half.
Oh, the car's got some spring though.
Let's get it secured first, and then you can practice your special move.
What about the belt that you're gonna craft around the front of the car? What if we made it so you could remove it and have it as the winning belt, you know, for the wrestlers?
Bob, can we do that? Adding the championship belt was already a fantastic idea, but then Charlie took it up a notch and said, hey, why don't we remove it so at the end when you win the match, you are the Hot Wheels champion, baby.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go.
Hey, Blue Garage.
Hey, hey.
Guys, I've got to be honest, this is beyond insane. I really want to get in there with you.
Get in there, so much room for activities. As you know, Hot Wheels needs to be big, bold, loud. Right now, we're still looking like a stretched Elantra with a wrestling ring in the middle, so what's the plan?
We've got a couple ideas, but it really depends on time.
Okay.
So we gotta work with the big parts first, and then we can focus on the smaller details.
Right. I would really expect them to be thinking about changing more of the silhouette of this car. I'm not sure how they're gonna make this all look cohesive.
Are you guys worried about the flow of the car getting interrupted with the seats poking out of the back at all?
The big thing here is we gotta do something other than just putting a box in the middle of the car. We have to make sure that this is Hot Wheels featuring wrestling, not wrestling featuring Hot Wheels.
What's your biggest concern at this point, knowing how little time you have left?
That's the biggest concern. We've got lots still to do, not a lot of time.
No pressure.
Hey, Charlie, check this out.
Whoa! What is that, man?
If this exhaust doesn't say Hot Wheels, I don't know what does. The exhaust is huge, and it makes the car even longer, but it looks cool, so it's worth adding.
This will be the belt. It'll have some fasteners that we can just slide this front piece off of.
Oh, now who doesn't want to raise up a big championship and scream that they're the champion? Everyone wants to do that. Even people who've never won anything, they want to be able to take a belt off a car and say, hey, I won this match. Let's do it. Come on, we're a champion.
Yeah. Hey, Blue Garage.
Hey, how are you?
Whoa.
Oh, look at the tears.
Whoa.
I see the tears, I see the bling. What else is happening to the exterior of this vehicle?
We got the exhaust going on at the back of the car. And then also, you're never the same after your first match. Never. So, after Vendetta's gonna go through her first match, we're gonna put a couple discs and stuff in her, and we're gonna make her look like she's been fighting her whole life.
I didn't know we were going to do that.
Yeah, mark that. I think we found
do
the
you
same
know?
way. Angela, are you ready to see the fight car?
Oh, I'm ready, baby.
Let's do this!
Oh my God, look at it! Yes, Vendetta is sick! I mean, oh my God! The spikes, the V, the skull, the ring, she's amazing.
Tell us where this thing started and what we're looking at right now.
We took my black Hyundai 2010 Elantra, and what I wanted to do was give back to this car and give her a story of her own. This right here, baby, is Vendetta. We chopped her in half, broke it down so we can incorporate the wrestling ring. Bob had this amazing idea to create this 3D skull that is literally coming out of the hood because she is turning into Vendetta. My dream come true. Thank you. Thank you.
We were promised that this would look and feel like a wrestling event, which means let's get ready to Hot Wheels.
All right. Charlie, I'm calling you out.
Me?
The Mad Hatter!
Let's go!
Let's get to the fight. Come on.
Come on!
Not this, Charlie. Get back in it. The winner gets the belt.
Hot Wheels Wrestling Champion of the World, Angela!
When you look at this car and you think about originality, the cup runneth over. The skull with the lights. I mean, the championship belt to integrate El Viento into the lines of the car. What a great move. But I will say, I don't get the feeling that it is one autonomous thing. As an avid Hot Wheels fan,
yes,
what makes this car a Hot Wheels to you?
Because there's a wrestling ring in the middle of a car. What do you think? The power seats?
I definitely think it has all of the Hot Wheels elements. It is loud, it is bold, it's got pyrotechnics. I wish you guys had done more with the rest of the car. Like when I'm looking at the front quarter panel, it's like largely nothing has been done because it does feel like you have these really, really cool features and components, and Elantra kind of grew on the outside of it.
I feel like you really executed your story. You live your life of wrestling, and you put a wrestling ring in the middle of a car. It's exploding out of it, and I can't think of any other way to execute it better.
It's incredible.
Hi, my name's Lauren. I'm 19 and from Ohio, and I race cars for a living. I grew up at my family's racetrack, and I even made Hot Wheels tracks out of dirt.
Now, Lauren, what's the name of your build?
Team Racer Girl.
Oh, a Racer Girl.
I am a race car driver.
Very cool.
What, for real? Yes. Me too. Really? What are the chances? I actually started racing this as it was also my daily driver. So I would drive this thing to high school with mud still under it. And I just kind of want to recreate that, but in a bigger, cool version to show the girly racer side of me. So we need a big engine, and then you see the spoiler. Then we have the racing net, the roll cage. I want the interior completely redone. Lowered.
Full-blown race car.
Full-blown race car.
Let's do it.
So we got a lot of work to do and we don't have much time. So I'm thinking we start trying to get the engine out and you guys start
get this
getting
interior
the interior
out.
ripped out of there.
All
yeah?
right, sounds good.
Team Racer Girl!
We want to incorporate all of the aesthetics of an actual race car. So Lauren and I are stripping down the interior to prepare for putting in a roll cage. It's pretty gratifying getting to tear it apart.
The destruction part's easy.
This is the fun part. Roll cages keep you safe when you're traveling at 200 miles an hour and things go wrong.
Well, we've got to start to make the roll cage. The first step is actually the main hoop.
The main hoop is the area that would protect the driver, so it sort of just goes across on the inside.
Mark is offering help on building this roll cage. He's got the profile for the main hoop. Now it's up to me and Lauren to bend those pipes and get them in the car. It's gonna have to come up quite a ways, so don't be afraid to keep working on it. We need to make sure we have everything fitting how we want it to fit, and we keep that element of it safe.
We're gonna have to feed the cage in first.
Okay. You want to just scoot it forward while it's angled like that and lift it up?
Savannah's not just helping me with just the race car. She's teaching me things that I can also take home and always have.
Who knew I was going to be in the school of Savannah? I'm ready to learn how to weld.
Like the welding, the angle grinding, everything that would be with a race car, I'm learning it here. So I started racing at our family dirt track at 13 years old.
Wow.
And I was racing with 30 grown men every single weekend.
That's so cool. I do sports car racing, so I'm a first-generation racer.
I tend to think that I'm doing what I love every day, and when I turned 18, I was told it's time to grow up, get a job, be a normal person. And that just was never gonna work for me.
What's your advice to me as a young driver coming up the ranks?
The longer I stayed in it, the easier it got. In the very beginning, I had to get tough, thick skin.
Oh yeah.
Constantly just dealing with a barrage of, are you good?
Yeah, yeah.
You would never ask a boy that. That can be really, really frustrating.
I feel like Savannah is already becoming an older sister to me. She's teaching me things about the car and about her history.
All right. That's probably good.
Okay.
So we're thinking like really boxy, pretty aggressive fender flares.
Yeah.
So we're gonna follow that line and extend it rearward past the tail lights even to kind of follow how far back and aggressive the wing is gonna be on the chassis. We're gonna weld the rear doors shut. We don't need those anymore once we have the cage in.
Yeah,
it's really gonna tie it all in together and give it that aggressive race car over fender look. That's something that really hasn't been done with Crown Vics. So we're learning as we go here.
I'm so excited.
Blue Garage!
Hey!
Hi, guys.
What's up?
How you doing?
Look at this magic. Oh!
Some kind of thing.
This is crazy, you guys.
The back's looking pretty good. There's a little space here, but
we've added some camera. Yeah.
I'm sure you're going to address that.
Mild versus wild is a battle that we've seen before, and sometimes too wild is too much, and sometimes mild is not enough. But right now, you guys are more on the mild side, and the Roadster Neon Butterfly car, I would say, is more on the wild side.
Lauren loves the aesthetics of the 80s NASCAR race cars, but race car type Hot Wheels has been done so many times already. We have a challenge here making this Crown Vic stand out amongst all the other race car Hot Wheels that have already been done.
I'm thinking it's a cool race car, but you have this insane build over there, so I really want to see you guys hammer it home with the Hot Wheels elements.
We need to blow this build up. We can't go too simple, we can't go too mild. We have to prioritize the things we think are really gonna bring the Hot Wheels out of this build.
So when you look over at Lauren in the Blue Garage, I just keep thinking it's gotta be more.
I know we're talking about adding things like pink and a disco ball, but I really hope they can add those classic Hot Wheels elements, whether that be flames or crazy exhaust, anything that just brings this thing up and bolder and louder.
So I'm taking personal charge on the sparkle side of things. You definitely can't have too many bedazzles. So I think the bedazzling is gonna stop when I run out of time.
Oh wow, look at that. Oh, that's cool.
We're going with the racer look, so of course that splitter in the front is everything.
I think that would certainly make it more aggressive.
Mad Manga is over the top. It has this massive front splitter, big exhausts, big aero elements. These things are gonna work in our favor. I'm actually feeling pretty good about this twist for once. What do you guys think about the blast pipes?
Maybe if we could figure out a way to do something like that, but on the sides.
There's some things we know we can get started with, the exhaust. We better get on it, or we're gonna run out of time.
Okay.
All right, 1, 2, 3, race a girl!
All right, Lauren, so what we're making here is actually an air dam that's going to mount the splitter to the bumper.
All right.
And then it's gonna bring that front bodywork down quite a bit as well, which gives us a lower ground effect. So it'll kind of go just on the factory bumper here.
Okay.
We'll get it tight fit in here.
I think that'll look really good.
Hey, Blue Garage.
Hello there.
Wow, some changes are afoot.
You see any big difference up here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, big
Sure
splitter
do.
looks great.
Yeah, we're loving that.
I gotta say, now that you guys have gotten this twist and you've added the side and front splitters and things are really tying in together, I'm getting real excited about this build.
Us too.
Where's that Bozozoku style exhaust?
Of any of the parts of the twist car, that's probably thrown us a little bit. It's the battle between like the race car versus the style input
But
of
with,
that.
with the Mad Manga, you definitely
Yes.
want to trend overboard.
I mean, you definitely need some sort of crazy exhaust here.
We have completely evolved this car already for the twist, but that exhaust is crazy. That is such a big piece of the Mad Manga car, so we're gonna have to go bigger.
We gotta go Hot Wheels big, crazy big.
If we take one shot at it, we might
Yeah.
as well take a big
all
shot.
or nothing with it, pretty much. We have two choices with the Mad Manga exhaust. Either we leave them straight and even with each other or stagger them. I think the staggered look will make the car look like it's in motion, sitting still. And I think that's the direction we need to go. Lauren, this is where we are with the exhaust. Either we can go wide with it or we can go narrow with it and keep them pretty tight together.
Okay.
Something like that.
Let's do it narrow.
Perfect. Do it.
I'm nervous. I haven't gotten to see any of it put together. I pretty much threw it in Savannah's hands and left. And I simply don't know if they had enough time to get it all done.
Racer girl!
Oh my God! Yeah! Yeah! You hear that turbo?
I love it. That's amazing.
Oh yeah!
All right,
1, 2, 3, Racer Girl!
I see everything that I could possibly want on a car. The racing and the girliness, it's perfect. Wow. It's like everything a girl could dream of in a car.
Is this what you wish it had looked like when you were 16?
Oh my gosh, yes. I would have gotten a lot of speeding tickets at 16 with this thing.
Walk us through where this car started to where it ended up.
The 07 Crown Vic, it was my sweet 16th car, my first real race car, and now me and my team have turned it into the ultimate girl Hot Wheels car. So we had to make this thing go to the ground if it was gonna be a race car. We made it a wide body from the front all the way to the rear. We had to tear everything out of the inside. We added the roll cage for the Mad Manga, the twist. We added those exhausts. And then I glued every single one of these rhinestones onto the wheels.
Was the disco ball your idea?
Of course. That used to be a police spotlight. It looks like it's ready for a party now.
Talal, why don't you go first?
I don't think this is a Crown Victoria anymore. I think it's a Crown Lauren. I gotta be honest, when you guys told me that you were gonna turn this thing into a race car, I was like, Hot Wheels has done so many race cars, how are they gonna stand out? But you guys have really taken the Mad Manga and used it to your advantage. The colors, the livery looks great. Purple flame, such an iconic Hot Wheels detail. And truly, I just love anything with my name on it.
We appreciate your sponsorship.
You're welcome. I will not be swayed.
Would you drive it?
Of course I would drive it. And I have never said that about a Crown Vic in my life.
The way you guys curve the fenders and then box them out, they mold into the car so perfectly while adding that aggressive race car style. And then to really bring the Bozo style home, you got these huge exhaust pipes coming out the side. There's a little bit of space through the canards. I know you guys are low on time, but I have to point that out.
I think what's crazy is you still see that original body line of the Crown Vic, and yet you've created a car that a lot of us didn't think could exist. The interior does just leave a little something to be desired, and using a steel wheel, they're pretty ugly. I'm so glad that you put the rhinestones on there.
Me too.
But I really like the tribute to your dad, running his number on this car. Y'all did a great job.
I think my dad and my brother would secretly be jealous about this car. They might pretend that they don't like the pink, but there's no way with their racing background that they wouldn't be obsessed with this car.
We've got to decide which Ultimate Hot Wheels is our favorite, so who's leaving here with $25,000 and a key to the finale? The super fan who inspired our favorite ride this week is Lauren! Oh, look at that. There's the good stuff.
This win isn't just for me, it's for all the little girls watching this. If you chase your dreams at top speed, you can do anything that you dream of. Team Racer Girl, we won! I'm so excited! I'm so excited.
Ultimately, it came down to how cohesive the build was. Her story, who she is, you could see that from every angle in that car. Did you think it was possible?
No, I mean, just look at the wings. I didn't think I had a chance.
Lauren had a vision that if you were walking down the supermarket and you saw this Hot Wheels, that your little girl, she was gonna pick that one out of a crowd. And I think that we accomplished that.
Let's see your finale Hot Wheels. Whichever one's the Inspirationator spits out,
Something's coming.
will set this ultimate challenge. My goodness. For Arushi, the Nissan Skyline R33.
Oh my God.
It's a good one. The Skyline is definitely a fan favorite. We've done everything from the classic Skyline all the way up to the R35. But the R33, Arushi, really excited to see what you're gonna do with it.
Arushi, what's the name of your build?
Rally Resilient.
All right, there we go.
So you know how the Skyline is fast, but we want to make it bad. We want to make it off-road. I am thinking rally. Raising this thing up, big wheels, hood lights, back rack.
Maybe a spare tire up on there.
Yes, the idea in my head is seeing my son playing with this car. I want to send a strong message to this younger generation, and that's why I want to go for the bold look.
I've never seen a lifted Skyline before.
No, me neither.
You know, at first when I saw this R33, I'm like, it's breaking the barriers of the iconic Skyline. Everybody lowers them, and now we're making something new. We're making a new path, and that's exactly what Arushi wanted.
We have to do something really big. I might upset the Skyline community, but that is what the Hot Wheels Ultimate Challenge is all about. I want to do something brand new that the next generation is going to love. 1, 2, 3. Rally Resilient!
Arushi and the Red Garage are taking this Nissan Skyline and doing something that I don't think anyone on this floor would imagine doing.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
This is crazy.
No kidding.
Those are 24-inch wheels that they're about to put on an iconic race car. It's the total opposite of what you would normally do to a Skyline. This could end up the car equivalent of painting a mustache on the Mona Lisa.
They're kind of massacring this car, and I don't know if I like it or not.
It's obvious that these fenders aren't going to work to get these tires in place. So I think we take these front fenders off so we can fit the tires on in there, get them wider.
We're not looking to necessarily build a monster truck. We're looking to build a rally car.
Exactly.
In the world of Hot Wheels, you of course want to have kids be able to go up, look at this car on the shelf, and say, I love this thing, it looks amazing. But there is a group of really loyal people who love the Skyline. She has to make sure that she's got the support of the fanboys.
Is this what you were thinking?
Yes, yes, yes. Woo!
There's not gonna be anything like it. This is beyond crazy. I need to place this fender. I'm thinking out here with it, and then we add some bracing in between here, and then we fill the gap.
With this build, we don't want it to look like a monster truck. But with these tires, we do need to bring these fenders out.
You gotta remember too, this is Hot Wheels rally car, so the bigger the better.
We want these fenders to sit exactly where they need to be to maintain the Skyline and also to make it look rally.
Hey, Red Garage, would you look at this? Y'all put 24-inch wheels on a Skyline. There's enough room to fit my head in.
That's not criteria to win, by the way.
That's not, okay, normally it's like a unit of measure.
This goes completely against everything that I would ever do to a Skyline. It's an interesting take, widening the fenders the way that you did, adding 24s. Street cars are usually lightly lowered with some nice wheels, good paint, and you cruise it around. I feel like this wheel and tire is wrong.
This is something that Hot Wheels has never seen before. But the question is that a good thing? When I look at the wheel well arches here, there's a mismatch. They're not flowing together correctly. So for me personally, I think you'd go smaller wheel and tires.
I think this is a tightrope walk between being the coolest thing I've ever seen and being a pretty big mistake. So I think you guys gotta move with caution here.
It is a rally car, and we're looking for an extreme makeover here. This is the finale, and the pressure is on. The judges have never seen a car like this. Right. While I love feedback, I also like to really be close to the aim that we have and not lose sight of our vision. We can actually make it or completely break it. This could be a win or this could be a disaster.
Not much of a skyline left on this one.
Arushi and her team have made a ton of progress on that 1996 Nissan Skyline.
Ted said he's worried about the proportions and everything looking funny. So by doing what we're doing now, the rest of the car will be in proportion.
We maintain the line.
That's right.
How many times have you guys looked her in the eyes and said, change this?
Arushi does a great job of not taking your
She
feedback.
stands her ground. She stands her ground.
This is a very difficult task because we're modifying the original quarter panel, but we gotta bring it out 9 inches to meet these big, giant tires we put on. We're not sure how the purists are gonna feel about it. We're gonna try and create the love for the iconic Skyline and also the love for the Ultimate Challenge.
I want to use the positive message with an invisible ink on the roof of the
that'd
car.
be cool.
Yeah. You know, and you can get a UV light or some kind of a light to get that message to pop. It's going to say, never quit. That's an important reminder for everyone who sees that message.
Is this tire big enough for you?
I think this is exactly what I wanted, and I love that the spare tire's right there, sitting on the top.
This tire rack on the roof, I want to make it to be able to hinge in case we need to get this tire off and change a tire when we're taking this car out and racing it. All right, let's get to building.
Let's go ahead.
These cars were never made for a tire rack on the roof. Structurally supporting a giant tire like this is gonna be very difficult. I've never seen a Skyline push the limits to this point.
We've been focusing our energies on the front of the car, and we completely forgot that the back of our car also needs attention. Cody and Preston are building the rack. I am having some concerns at this point of time. Okay, so I know I am coming with an ask, and I might want to change something with the design. This is a Hot Wheels build. I don't think I want a standard rack on my car. I want it to be completely cool and different. And so I want to slide the wheel back. And I am concerned we might have to now make a last minute change. I feel like now after visually seeing this, maybe my thing is like, can we move this back?
I do think that moving it back, I mean, you have to cut everything off, move the whole thing back. So that is a bit of work.
You'd have to start putting these on the B pillars going down, and it would really start taking away from the body style of this Skyline.
My main goal here is to win this. And everyone here has to be on their A game, #1 game, which means we have to be open to, changing around things. But I know time is of the essence.
Arushi is constantly changing and adding things to this build, and we're on a tightrope here.
We have to win this. This is the final. And, I have a vision in my head. I think that's gonna work. So let's go ahead, change it around, challenge ourselves.
It's just time, it's material, but if that's what you want, then we can cut this off, start from fresh.
I think it'll be very cool, and I know only you guys can do it.
I think I'm gonna start teaching you how to weld then, so you can give us a hand.
Yes, you got it.
Let's go for it. Arushi has come up with a completely different idea for this roof rack, so we need to get this one right now, cut completely off the roof, and start over. The pressure is on right now, and it's going to take double, if not triple the time as the first one.
Over here in the red garage, we've got Arushi. She's working on this 1996 Nissan Skyline, and she's trying to turn it into a rally car. She's raising it up, adding 24-inch wheels, and widening the fenders. I mean, I've never seen a lifted Skyline before.
I would have to look at that car for 10 minutes to figure out what it was originally.
Right.
I didn't even recognize it until you mentioned it.
I think one of the touches that makes a Skyline so iconic is those headlights and taillights. To me, looking at this car, it looks like a bodybuilder that has those huge traps that suddenly you don't see any definition between their neck and their shoulders. It's really taken away the whole flow of the front of the car.
Is this tire big enough for you?
This is exactly what I wanted.
They had fitted a spare tire rack on the roof.
I might want to change something with the design. Can we move this back?
But Arushi decided she didn't like the look of it, so they're having to start from scratch.
Arushi is constantly changing and adding things to this build. We have no time to do this.
We want to make sure that we maintain all of the lines at the back of this car. We don't want to make those Skyline lovers unhappy.
There's a beautiful car to begin with here, and we're morphing it to a Hot Wheel, so we're walking on a fine line of right and wrong.
There has been a couple of ups and downs with this rack, but given the time that we're left with, I hope that this makes a big difference. the average customer of Hot Wheels is a kid, right? In their head, the car has to be cool and rally and safari, like.
But you still look at adults and they want that style and they want that slickness.
And we can get all those elements in here.
And if we put the snorkel here, the way that it comes up, being able to like utilize having the light bar, because then that actually takes up some of that space. There are so many things that we need to dial in and get just absolutely perfect. So I'm finishing up this light pod here. I'm gonna get Arushi to install the lights into the front of it for me.
Looks good.
Okay, so I'm only gonna help you on the first one, then the rest are all you.
Hot Wheels looks at every detail of the car, which means I just cannot place lights everywhere. Placement is very important, and that's my project.
Wow, look at this progress. It looks like you guys have trimmed the edge of the fender here. There's a big light bar up front. We've got a skid plate. There's a rear rack holding the tire. Ted, as you're looking at this front end, what do you think?
I'm still 50-50 on the light bar. It fits well with the space that you have on the front end. On the other hand, does it accentuate the thing that could be your Achilles heel, which is it just making something massive look even more massive?
I do understand Ted's point, that the car's bigger and bolder than expected, but having those lights right there makes a lot of sense.
Let's talk a little bit about the Easter egg. How are you guys thinking of incorporating that twist into the build?
We are going to have a hidden message with invisible ink because I know how much my son would love going through the car and then suddenly finding a hidden message, which is never quit.
There's something really special there. All right, Arushi, Nick, Jim, put the tools down and step away from your garages. That means it's time to get everything ready for paint.
I know that you are going to take it to heights that it's never seen before.
We got this.
We got this.
Yes, bring it in.
It's not just a $50,000 prize. I could possibly be setting my family up for a legacy that will last for the rest of our lives.
2, 3, Hot Wheels!
I've met some of the best builders in the world, but I can honestly say, guys, you're the best I ever worked with. I mean that.
Thank you, man.
When I came in here, I came in hot. I'm like, I got this, my build's the best. The competition is so close right now. There's nobody's car who's better at this point.
This is gonna be ours. Let's think like winners. I hate that I have to leave. I want to keep my hands dirty and I want to continue to motivate this team.
Just know when you leave here, you've left a winning car behind.
I definitely feel the pressure. We have to finish this car in time to win this. Bye!
Good luck, you guys. Good luck. You're up first. Let's feast our eyes on your brand new Ultimate Hot Wheels. It's Rally Resilience! Good job, guys. Good job.
Oh my God. It's unique. It's beautiful. It stands out. Look at this. Look at these massive wheels, Ted.
In your face.
Very specific, very pointed.
Right in my eyes.
Arushi, you started with a 1996 Nissan Skyline and you turned it into this. Tell us what we're looking at.
You are looking at the Rally Resilience, representing power, bravery, kindness, and being courageous. We lifted the skyline by 10 inches. We added 24-inch wheels. And then Rachel went ahead and added the roof scoop over here, the skid bar, the light bars. Cody and Preston, they are so amazing. They built the tire rack back there. I had to keep changing it and they were on it. We extended the front fenders and the rear fenders to give it that bold rally look that we wanted. We don't want to hurt anyone's emotions here, especially the Skyline fans. We wanted to give them something original and Michael just brought that to life.
So how did you incorporate the twist of the Easter egg?
This Easter egg can be seen under a UV light, and that is an affirmation. Never quit.
Good job, guys. Good job. I love it.
How cool is that?
You know, about a week ago, Arushi, we sat here, we looked at this car, and I gave you a little bit of a hard time with the wheels and tires, and you were unapologetically brave. You had courage, just like the mantra says on your car. And I gotta say, I think it worked out.
I didn't even recognize it as a Skyline. I think, what is that, Supra, Mustang? What is that? Because I'd never seen anything that wide before. I think the workmanship is outstanding. And from a kid's point of view, I think this would be a Hot Wheels you'd find yourself doing this all day with in the backyard.
You have changed the way that I'm going to look at Skylines forever, and hopefully the rest of America too. I mean, I've never seen anyone do this before. I will say, rally car, I mean, they are covered with livery, and you're telling such great messages and such a cool story. I wanted to see even more. I mean, words everywhere, stripes, colors. You kind of held back a little bit.
I'm sorry, I'm just still blown away that I really like this. If I had to change one thing, I think I would change the way you utilize pink. The pink on red as a body line here, I'm not a huge fan of. I think you could have taken this pink element, used it around your ones, and some of your other logos to really tie in the pink vibe.
Y'all, for a while, it was hard to see what y'all were doing. A front half that was going crazy and a back half that was doing its own thing, but I'm so happy that y'all kept the headlights, the grille, the taillights, and that rear garnish that are so uniquely Skyline. I think what I love the most is all of these messages. This to me is who you are. I love that in each of your builds, that comes through. I will say the only bummer on the front is that it would have been cool to see you guys bring in the fenders just a hair and maybe start the flares out a little bit more and give it just a little more shape. That one little detail can change an entire vehicle. The devil's in the details, and I think it really shows up.
The judges, they can point out a few errors. This is not right. This is not the way to do it. But I've learned so much in this process, and I hopefully get to win it and make a die-cast Hot Wheels that might go in millions and millions of people's hands.
That leaves Arushi and Nick still standing. Who's winning $50,000 and having their design turned into an actual Hot Wheels die-cast that you can buy?
This is huge. I have seen my son grow up with Hot Wheels. I've seen him sleep with Hot Wheels. I have to win this. I have to.
My heart is in my throat right now. This has been an amazing experience, but I want to win. And it's right there within my reach.
The super fan who inspired our favorite ride this season is... Arushi!
Oh my God. I can't believe this. Do I really get to have a die-cast Hot Wheels car that my son can hold? This is unbelievable.
Arushi, you did everything you set out to do here. And I can't wait to see the look on your son's face when he's holding your Hot Wheels die-cast car of your ultimate Hot Wheels. What's he gonna say?
That dreams are possible. He's going to believe more in his dreams, that he can build that rocket ship that he keeps talking about. You stick to your gut. You believe in yourself. And that is what I want to pass on to my son and hopefully to anyone who's watching me today.
Red Garage, you completely transformed an iconic Japanese sports car into the Rally Resilience. Arushi, you did it.
The reason Arushi won was because she lifted and widened a Skyline. Off the charts originality and ambition.
Congratulations, Arushi. You just won Hot Wheels Ultimate Challenge and an extra $50,000, bringing your total winnings to $75,000. And your design is going to become an actual Hot Wheels diecast that you can buy.
Of course I'm gonna buy her diecast. I'm excited to take my kids to the store so I can look up and say, that's my friend Arushi. That's her Hot Wheels diecast car.
To be part of Hot Wheels history is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.